guests, Deputy Chief of Police, we welcome you, Assalamu alaikum, to the celebration of the 71st Pakistan Independence Day. I'd like to call upon Hafiz Bilal to officially start this program with a recitation of the Quran. So Hafiz Bilal.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم.
The Independent Day of Pakistan observed annually on the 14th of August. It is a day when the country achieved its independence and was declared a sovereign nation in 1947. Pakistan movement became the base of the creation, and the movement aimed for creating an independent state was led by the great leadership Muhammad Ali Jinnah, founder of Pakistan. This is a day of celebration, patriotism, and unity. Now a little bit about the Pakistan-Canada Association. It's a non-profit organization working since 1975. Now, with this organization, their goal is for Pakistani origins residing within the Calgary and surrounding area. The mission and vision of the PCA is to promote understanding, harmony, tolerance, and good relations between Canadians of Pakistani heritage and the community at large, and encourage participation in social, cultural, and educational functions, programs, and not only within the Pakistani community, but the Canadian society as a whole. So at this time, I would like to invite on stage the President of Pakistan-Canada Association, Mr. Muhammad Azam Kalu, to come say a few words. So please give a big round for Mr. Muhammad Azam Kalu.
Thank you, Ansar. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, Honorable Minister Irfan Sabir, MP Darshan Khan, MLAs, Honorable Leela Ahir, MLA, Respectable Deputy Chief Paul Cook of CPS Calgary, community leaders, and ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Pakistan-Canada Association, it's my pleasure and honor to welcome you all on this fabulous evening. We are proudly gathered here to celebrate the 71st Independence Day of our beautiful country of origin. Happy Independence Day to all fellow Pakistani Canadians as well as to all Pakistanis around the globe. Founded on August 14, 1947 by the struggles and sacrifices of many, today Pakistan stands 71 years of resilience, strength and pride. Although we are far away from our motherland, whether it was the memories of our childhood or the most recent trips to Pakistan, we always will love Pakistan from the core of our hearts. Pakistan, our motherland, has provided us with an enriching culture whose strong values has allowed us to succeed in multiple fields. Today, Pakistan is one of the leading international countries that produces doctors, engineers, and world-class scientists with paramount research expeditions in science and technology. Some of those accomplished people who have contributed globally are sitting among us, and Dr. Naveed Sayyid, Dr. Abdul Rahman, and many engineers and doctors are among us. We are honored to have all you here. That is why Pakistan-Canada Association was formed on a platform which promotes the diversity of Pakistani culture while immersion into the Canadian culture. PCA has been celebrating the tolerance, unity and harmony since 1967. for over 50 years. We believe in our strong Pakistani-Canadian values of equality, no matter of gender, race, political, cultural, or religious allegiance. We celebrate the diversity in our communities, and we stand for inequality and justice for all. We are strictly a non-profit organization owning a simple platform to serve for the betterment of our communities. Today's presence of political leadership from various political parties as well as many diverse community organizations is a true example of PCA's objectives and reflects the performance of current PCA Executive Board for community integration. PCA conducts several programs yearly run by the hard-working team of volunteers. For example, we conduct language classes for Urdu and Arabic, cultural programs, senior programs, youth leadership development programs, and many more. We have had many accomplishments in the past with several previous executives working diligently to create a great communal environment for all. From building the PCA cultural center to our fundamentally massive project for purchasing of 10 acres of land for the future of our cultural complex, we hold immense pride in our work. And volunteers who have worked diligently for the past 50 years as dual citizens, we are working to strengthen and emerge our Pakistani values while contributing to the Canadian diverse society to create a cohesive environment for all. PCA, an excellent platform for many to share their personal experiences, as we believe that they are integral learning lessons for us all. So thank you, honorable guests, for joining us today in our celebration. At the same time, I would like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the efforts of several of our community volunteers. Amongst us today, we have PCA members who have been a part of PCA for decades. In front of me sitting many past PCA executives whose efforts are showcased in the presence, in the successes of our programs, our immense volunteers who work diligently for the sake of the community. These include the young volunteers who have worked diligently for the children's performance today. I would like to acknowledge the youth volunteers like Michelle, Minagal, Ramin, Laiba, Izzat, Jibad, Sufyan and their team for their hard work. Our media partners and local newspapers who have helped us for a long time. So thank you for your time and coverage, particularly Jamshed Qureshi, Shan Ali, Ghulam Mustafa, Ahmed Shakir for their great support, being present in all our events and their great coverage. Moreover, I would like to thank Red FM, Salam Namaste, and Nadeem Tufail from 92 News Channel for serving our communities. And of course, to our guests, community members, and diverse community organizations, I want to personally thank you. Thank you all for coming and joining us today to make this program successful. Now, I would like to mention my executive team, whom has been working diligently with me to make sure programs like this are conducted in a disciplined and successful manner. I would like to call on stage PCA's executive team. Vice President Chaudhry Azhar Hanjra, unfortunately, he is not here due to his emergent commitments. Joint Secretary Imtiaz Shaheen Gondal, please come on stage. for the event, a talented youth, Ansar Qureshi, please come on the stage. Public Relations Director, Dr. Rafat. A few days back, she left for Hajj, Dr. Rafat Qureshi. Social Director, Shah Parvez, a dedicated volunteer. Youth and Sports Director, Wasim Sadiq, a very energetic member of my team. Past President and Executive Member Habib Abdullah, please come on stage. He is a great advisor to the Flag Board. It would be unfair and against the spirit of volunteerism if I miss our former General Secretary Tahir Khan, who did an amazing volunteer work for PCA during the past 1 year and resigned last month to pursue his political career. Therefore, I would like to call him on stage to recognize his volunteer work and being an integral part of our team. Tahir Khan, please come on stage if you are in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just need few more minutes of your keen attention because I'm going to give you a great news in addition to the above I earlier said. So now I would like to share this great news which most of you may be aware of. Yesterday, the government of Alberta declared the month of August as Pakistan Heritage Month in Alberta. By recognizing the immense contributions of Pakistani Albertans, this is both an emotional and honorable moment for all of Pakistanis in Calgary, Alberta, and in fact in Canada. Congratulations to all of you for this big achievement. This is the official proclamation certificate from the Premier of Alberta's office. Once again, congratulations for this initiative. And we have also tentatively adopted a logo for this Heritage Month, which was designed by Mulkafi and his team. Congratulations, this will be a big It's a moment of pride to share with you that the original petition was prepared and submitted by me on behalf of Pakistani community. And was made possible only due to the extensive efforts of the entire community, particularly PCCA, PCA Edmonton, and of course PCA Calgary with their integrated and inclusive efforts. Therefore, to recognize those involved in this great cause, I would like to invite on stage PCCA entire team. Please come on stage, PCCA entire team. Sean Ali, if he is here in the hall, Sean Ali from Express Media Network, Sean Ali. Ghulam Mustafa, Muhammad Hafiz Malik. Apologize if I missed any key volunteers. And Shakil Bhai, if he is here, Shakil Bhai from our local newspapers, Shakil Bhai from Canadian Pakistanis. Shakil Bhai. All these individuals, along with PCA executives and community at large, did an amazing work to achieve this milestone. A huge round of applause for all of them. No. In this multicultural diversity, we are lucky and beyond thankful that we can display, celebrate, and commemorate our cultural ethnicities with vast pride. For this great achievement, I would like to humbly thank our hardworking MLA and Honorable Mr. Irfan Sabar for allowing us this effort to be successful and guiding us to make this recognition a reality. Thank you, Honorable Minister Irfan Sabar, for your true representation. You are a great asset to our community. At the same time, I thank the Honorable Premier and the Government of Alberta for officially declaring this month as Pakistani Heritage Month in Alberta. And for recognizing the great contribution of Pakistani Canadians in Alberta. Lastly, as you are aware, such events require a huge amount of money. This event would not have been possible without our sponsors. We had a number of sponsors, and you probably saw their names on social media, on the PowerPoint slides of today, and the banners around the hall. I would like to request you all to give business to those who give back to the community. We will recognize them all during the course of the event. Thank you to all our sponsors. We are highly grateful to your support. So without further delay, I am going to conclude my speech. Before I conclude my speech, I would like to thank our music team and our guests all the way from Pakistan, Farwa, and another guest, singer guest from Edmonton, and our local guest, Sohail Raja. Now I would like to conclude by saying congratulations to all political parties and people of Pakistan that we have democratically elected the new government in Pakistan, we hope that the new government allows the successful progression of Pakistan into becoming one of the leading nations in the world without any political inclination. On behalf of all Pakistani Canadians and Pakistanis, we wish the best of luck to the newly elected leadership of Imran Khan for the best interests of the community.
ताबीज़ बना के नाम वतन का गले लगा के हर मुश्किल से
Once again, thank you all our honorable guests, and I wish Ruby Malik, former executive member from Edmonton. Thank you, especially coming to this event. Thanks all. Long live Canada, Pakistan, Zindabad, and thanks for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Asif Balu. Indeed, congratulations. Pakistan Heritage Month, Independence Day. There's a lot of things that we celebrate and we're proud. Proud to live in Canada, in a country where we can show our culture, our love, our support, our religious beliefs, and we can practice them openly. And for this reason, to show you this fact, and this is why this announcement was made before, and I kindly request all of you, if you can please stand and show your love and respect for this country as we're now going to play the national anthems of Canada and Pakistan. I would also like to call upon our MLA for Chestermere, Rockview County, Leela here, to come join the children when they're going to sing the national anthems, and is also going to say a few words. Leela is a Canadian politician who was elected in the 2015 Alberta election to the Legislative Assembly of Alberta. Like I said, currently an MLA for Chestermere, Rockview. Please welcome Leela here on stage.
to be the deputy leader of the United Conservative Party. Before I start, there's a couple of things I'd like to say. First of all, to all of the associations and all of you who contributed to the petition to bring forward for this incredible month to recognize this beautiful culture, I congratulate all of you and to the Minister. Minister, thank you to you and your government for honoring this incredible group of people. I'm so honored that I get to be here with you today to recognize this day and to prepare for this wonderful, wonderful thing. Thank you so much. I've had the incredible pleasure of becoming friends with so many members of the Pakistani community. The most beautiful thing about being in politics, aside from being able to help create legislation, is actually the incredible people that you get to meet. And मेरा leader जिसने बोला आपके बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. And on this incredible day, when we recognize Pakistani independence, it's so wonderful to see so many people from the different generations here. And there's so many of you that have become like my family. And I thank you for that. And I thank you so much for embracing me into your culture. Thank you so much. At midnight, 71 years ago, on August 14th, Pakistan became its own dominion through the Act of Independence. And today, we celebrate, promote the beauty of patriotism and unity. And I'm truly honored and humbled to be with you in celebrating your Pakistani independence. In Canada, a country that we love and that honors the traditions and celebrates all of our unique cultures and faiths. आप सबको आज़ादी का दिन मुबारक. पाकिस्तानी जिंदाबाद.
At this time, I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Darshan Kang. Darshan Kang is a Canadian politician currently sitting in independent in the House of Commons of Canada, representing Calgary Skyview. So please welcome on stage Mr. Darshan Kang.
Thank you, Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum, good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank Pakistan Canada Association for inviting me here today. And it's a great honor and pleasure for me to be joining my Pakistani friends from the Pakistan community and to be enjoying this colorful and joyous moment. I want to thank the Pakistani community for being the backbone of my campaign since 2004. Thank you very much. I came here in 1970, December 1970. And at the time, couldn't even imagine that we will be having such a great celebration here in the northeast part of this Calgary, because this land was all farm. And I want to congratulate all the volunteers, Pakistan Canada Association PCA, for the campaign to have August declared Pakistani Heritage and Culture Month. I want to congratulate everybody for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the best country in the world, we live in the best province, and we live in the best city. And I pray to God, I pray to Allah that let's bless us with the strength, with the peace, with the harmony, so we will keep on striving to make Canada, Calgary, Alberta even a better place to be living in. Thank you very much. and happy Pakistan Independence Day. I know it's 2 days away, but a happy Pakistan Independence Day. Thanks again. Thanks for inviting me. Great honor and pleasure. Thank you very much.
Please welcome on stage Mr. David Hunt.
Well, thank you very much. Wow, this is an amazing crowd. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you to the president of PCA, Mr. Mohammed Azam Khalil, and the rest of the PCA executive. I'm so proud to be here. Wow, it's Pakistani Cultural Day and Pakistani Independence Day at the Polish Cultural Center. What an amazing expression of diversity here in Canada. We know this is a very important historical day, and we know that it marks the founding of the creation of a sovereign Pakistan state after the end of the British Raj 71 years ago on Tuesday. And for half a century now, Pakistani immigrants have enriched Canada with their skills, their culture, and their talents. We have benefited greatly from our Pakistani community here. Tens of thousands of Pakistanis have come to Canada, including my father. Today is a particularly important day for me because of my Pakistani heritage. My father was born in central India, but my family is of Pashtun descent, and they were forced to flee to Pakistan during the partition of the countries in 1947. My father then came here to Canada in the 1960s to study engineering, and it's here that he met my mother and got a great job in the oil and gas industry and created a family. And it's why my sister and I and our whole family are so lucky to be here in Canada. I'm very proud that my father was able to sponsor all of his siblings and parents and some cousins to follow him here to Canada. As a result, there's now over 80 of us here in Canada who call Canada home and are of Pakistani descent. And I'm very proud that Canada and its liberal immigration and multicultural policies allowed my father and his family and me and my sister to do so well and to enrich our country and to be so successful. Diversity, inclusiveness, and tolerance are my values and the values of the Alberta Liberal Party. We support this diversity, inclusiveness, multiculturalism, and tolerance. We believe in policies that empower the people of all cultures and ethnicities. We will fight for equal opportunity and a better life for all Albertans. We want the Pakistani community to be an integral and important part of Alberta and Canada. So thank you, shukriya, again for having me here today and letting me speak to you on this important occasion. I'm so proud to be here and to represent my family and our Pakistani community on such an important day. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call upon our Deputy Chief of the Calgary Police Service, Mr. Paul Cook. Paul Cook is also acting as the Chief right now as he's out in Halifax. So please give a big round of applause for the Deputy Chief, Mr. Paul Cook.
Good evening to you all, including all the distinguished guests here tonight. On behalf of Chief Constable Roger Chaffin and the Calgary Police Service, I'd like to thank you for inviting us to join you as you celebrate Pakistan's Independence Day. I think the fact that we're here so soon after Canada Day really highlights the diversity of Canadians. We live in a country where we can come together to celebrate our own national traditions and holidays, while still giving everyone room to honor the traditions and cultures of their heritage. This celebration of diversity makes our country and our city richer and more vibrant. It allows us to learn from each other and be exposed to new ideas from all over the world. At the Calgary Police Service, we believe our city's diversity is what makes us stronger. When everyone feels like they belong, regardless of the differences between them and their neighbors, It leads to a community where people are safe and able to thrive. Some will even say inspire. That is why we value our relationship with all of Calgary's cultural communities, including the Pakistani and Canadian community. Without your support, our job as police officers would be a lot more difficult, and Calgary would not be the safe city it is today. Through the Canada Association Calgary, he has helped build bridges between our officers and the Pakistani community. He visited our police headquarters several times to speak with our police officers and staff about the culture from Pakistan. We have a team of officers who are dedicated to building relationships with various communities and understanding how we can better serve Calgarians who may have unique needs and concerns. These diversity resource officers work to be the connection between our service and the many different cultures and groups who live in our city. The association has been a big help to the officers that work with the Pakistani community, and for that we are grateful. These efforts by our service to build relationships with you are something we see as critical to serving our city well. Our officers and staff serve people much more effectively when they know about each person's religious beliefs, their culture, and what is important to them. It allows us to meet your needs better, which ultimately leads to a safer and more inclusive city. Your partnership with the Calgary Police Service is making a big difference, and we cannot tell you enough how proud we are to have you as fellow Calgarians. Thank you all.
At this time, I'd like to call upon and invite Mr. Irfan Sauber to the stage. Irfan Sauber is a Canadian lawyer and politician who was elected in Alberta in elections in 2015. To the Legislative Assembly of Alberta, representing the electoral district of Calgary-McCall. On May 25th, 2016, he was appointed as Minister of Human Services, which was renamed Community and Social Services. So please welcome on stage Mr. Irfan Sauber.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. May I shukriya sir. Let me begin by recognizing that we are all gathered here on traditional lands of Treaty 7 First Nations, and I will also acknowledge the Métis people of Alberta who share a deep connection with this land. बहुत खूबसूरत प्रोग्राम है। मेरा ख्याल है कि मेरा भी एक कंट्रीब्यूशन बनता है कि मैं इस प्रोग्राम को खूबसूरत बनाने में अपना कोई ना कोई रोल अदा करूं। मेरी स्पीच है तकरीबन 14 पेजेस की, तो मैं इसको 7 पेजेस का दूंगा अगर आप सुनने के लिए तैयार हैं। तो that will help make this program, I believe, a better program. सबसे पहले तो आप सबको इंडिपेंडेंस डे की बहुत बहुत मुबारक, और PCA की सारी एग्जीक्यूटिव, उनके वॉलंटियर्स को जिन्होंने आज का ये खूबसूरत प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, सबको यहाँ पे बैठने का मौका फराहम किया है। Let's give them a big round of applause. जब हम कल्चरल सेलिब्रेशंस की बात करते हैं, डाइवर्सिटी की बात करते हैं, जिससे पहले भी मुकर्ररीन ने की, उसकी बेसिस ये है कि अल्बर्टा के अंदर, कनाडा के अंदर लोग दुनिया के हर खित्ते से आते हैं, अपने बैकग्राउंड, बिलीफ्स, कल्चर्स, ये सारी चीज़ें, टैलेंट्स वो अपने साथ लेके आते हैं। और एज ए सोसाइटी, एज ए गवर्नमेंट, ये हमारे लिए स्ट्रेंथ की बात है कि हम उन लोगों की सलाहियतों को, उन लोगों की जो कल्चर है उसको एम्ब्रेस करें, उस डाइवर्सिटी को अपने सूबे के अंदर एम्ब्रेस करें, ताकि उन सलाहियतों को ग्रोइंग लाया जा सके, और इस प्रोविंस को, जिसमें लैंड के ऊपर या लैंड से नीचे बेशुमार रिसोर्सेज हैं, उन सब से इस्तेमाल करते हुए इस मुल्क को, इस सूबे को सबके लिए एक बेहतर सूबा बनाया जा सके, सबके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्रिएट की जा सके, सबके लिए जॉब्स क्रिएट की जा सके। तो certainly government के लिए ये priority है कि सूबे की जो multicultural heritage है उसको preserve किया जाए, उसकी diversity को embrace किया जाए, जो diverse communities है उनके contributions को recognize किया जाए और तमाम लोगों के लिए equal opportunity create की जा सके।
कैसे आप टारगेट भी ठीक है और
काम कर रही है
कैमरे के साथ भरपूर प्ले अराउंड हो रहा है
गवर्नमेंट की सतह पे मुख्तलिफ कम्युनिटीज के कंट्रीब्यूशन को सेलिब्रेट किया जाए। तो इसी चीज को मद्देनजर रखते हुए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अलबर्टा ने इस महीने को अगस्त के महीने को इसकी पाकिस्तान के कल्चर के साथ, हिस्ट्री के साथ रेलेवेंस को मद्देनजर रखते हुए और जो कम्युनिटी की एक ट्रेडिशन थी उनको रिस्पॉन्ड करते हुए गवर्नमेंट ने फर्स्ट एवर अलबर्टा हेरिटेज मंथ डिक्लेयर किया है अगस्त को। ये एक वन वे ऑफ रिकॉग्नाइजिंग द डाइवर्सिटी एंड कंट्रीब्यूशंस ऑफ पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी। Pakistan community, we know that has been contributing to our province for decades and pretty much in every field of human endeavor. It's a community of professionals, doctors like Dr. Naveed Sayyid, like Pride of Pakistan, who is among those who were named in 150 individuals for Canada who have made significant difference in Canadian community. And if I can explain what he did, he created a chip that will read the movements at a higher resolution than ever achieved before and will help us cure the diseases, diseases in the incoming future. So these people have been contributing. I was told yesterday that there are 2,000 engineers in this community, 400 plus family doctors in this community. It's a community with thriving businesses, and they have enriched Alberta's cultural mosaic in many different ways, from their heritage, from their food, from their dresses, and all those ways. So recognizing that was important, and recognizing that will help us ensure that we celebrate those communities and create opportunities for all Albertans to learn about province's diversity. Other ways we are trying to embrace that diversity is we started an anti-racism initiative with a view to making sure that everybody is treated with respect, and there is a report out, and we are also looking for members on anti-racism committee to advise government on that. So I'll encourage each and every one of you to check out albertaboards.ca and apply for the board positions wherever you can contribute. Again, thank you so much for having me here. Thank you, PCA, for organizing today. And one last thing, happy Pakistan Independence Day, happy Pakistan Heritage Month, and also it's my understanding that today and tomorrow the new government in Pakistan will be taking oath. So I want to wish my best wishes to Prime Minister-elect Imran Khan and everyone who participated in that election and was successful. Whether successful or not, they participated in the democratic process. They deserve our appreciation. Thank you very much. Happy Independence Day. Happy Pakistan Heritage Month.
Thank you, Minister Irfan Sabir Saab. I would just also like to recognize that Anum Kazim has just joined us. So please give her a big round of applause, Anum Kazim. So Anum is a Canadian politician who was elected in Alberta election 15, of Alberta, representing the electoral district of Calgary, Canada. So thank you for joining us, and we welcome you. I would also like to recognize at this time a few other individuals very hard for our community and want to extend their service and support by representing Pakistanis and their constituents in their local areas. So if I can ask these individuals to please stand when I call their names and give them a big round of applause. First, I'd like to call upon Mr. Muhammad Yasin, who is seeking nomination for Calgary North. Yes. And I would also like to call upon Mr. Tariq Khan, who is seeking nomination for Calgary Northeast. We're concluding our program. We have our last segment, which is our official cake cutting ceremony. So we'd like to get this done as well. So I'd like to call upon Mr. Muhammad Azam Khalid to come up to the table, and I'd also like to invite only our distinguished MPs, MLAs, distinguished guests, if you can please come up as well. We're going to take a number of pictures, obviously the formalities, but we will be giving everybody a chance. So at this time, I'd just like to call upon our MLAs, MPs, our dignitaries, if you can please come up to the table. Thank you.
मिट्टी के ताबीज बना के नाम वतन का गले लगा के